Hello, everybody, and welcome to Brian's mom's dining room here live in Staten Island, New York. My name is Brian, and we have Joe on the show here who will be talking about his addiction today. So, Joe, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Joe. I am addicted to baseball, and not the game baseball per se, it's the actual baseball itself.
Okay, now could you tell the audience why you are addicted to baseball, or how did you become addicted to the baseball?
Well, when I was 5 years old, my dad told me that I should take good care of this baseball. And I think after 5 years, I should say really 15 years, I took great care of this ball. And I never saw my dad after that. He went to a Sinead O'Connor concert, and I never saw him again.
Very good concert. What is it? I know you never saw him.
Well, nothing compares to you,
Yeah.
so I guess not.
Okay. Now, how do you think your addiction has affected your life overall? Has it been tough, or has it been easy?
I think it's kind of been tough because I didn't really have a last name per se.
What do you go by?
I go by as Joe Tanner because I was really obsessed with Full House, and I felt like I was really one of them, and
Okay, that makes sense.
I could really relate to them. I felt like I was part of their family, so I decided to take the last name Joe Tanner.
Okay, and Joe is your regular first name, right? Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Now, how do you go about living your life? Like in the mornings, what do you do when you first wake up? How do you live your life starting the day?
I wake up and I make sure the bowl is in the mitt right next to me. It's in there at all times.
Does the mitt have any significance to you?
No, I just use any mitt.
Okay,
I have
any mitt,
in the
okay.
house. I mean, this is the one I've been using for about like 10 years now. It's
Okay.
pretty good condition.
Mhm.
Then I go into the shower with the ball, and I take a shower with the ball and make sure it's all nice and clean. It's not like it's dirty. I'm not like a total weirdo or anything.
Okay.
I clean it.
Okay.
And then I come downstairs and eat breakfast, and then I go off.
What do you have for breakfast? Wheaties?
No, I don't. I usually have Kicks because they remind me of it. So I mean, really pretty.
Okay. And that's pretty much your basic morning. Do you have a job?
I do have a job, but they don't think I don't actually get paid for it. I stay at the gas stations and clean people's windshields and everything, but I don't actually get paid or tipped. They always say no, but I do it anyway, just out of the generosity of me, to give back to my community.
Okay. So where do you live if you don't really have a job?
I usually stay at Little League fields, like in the woods, and look for the baseballs there, and then when the dark hits, I go to bed and start getting ready and stuff, and yeah, that's really it.
Okay. We're gonna take a quick commercial break and be right back. Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, I'm Big Angelo, and my sister Big Ange invented this remedy for hangovers. The Drunken Monkey Hangover Drink. You can get it at the Drunken Monkey Bar. Big Ange, I'm Big Angelo. Hey baby, suck down a monkey.
Okay, so we're back here, and we're going to talk about Joe's family. So Joe, whatever happened to your mother?
My mom, well, I don't know the real story on her. I just know that she left me once I was born, and my dad had to raise me then. So I don't know any of her parents.
Okay, do you have any siblings that you've been raised with, or?
I didn't have a sibling, but I did have a cousin, Ned, and I hung out with him for a while. I was with his family. He was helping me get through the time with my dad being gone and everything. But I left when I was 10 years old because I couldn't take him. He was a weirdo.
Ned?
Yeah, he was a total weirdo.
Okay.
He didn't like that I was carrying around a ball. He thought I was a devil, the son of Satan. I don't know what that is.
Okay. You never went to church or anything? Never
went to church.
Where did you go to school? Did the kids in school make fun of you?
I usually stayed by the playgrounds by the school, and I would watch them play baseball, but I would get really mad because they hit the baseball with the bat, and it infuriated me.
So you didn't play baseball?
No, I do not like when they play baseball. I don't like when
Okay,
they hit the ball.
now, Joe, how is your personal life? Do you have many friends or anything?
I have no friends whatsoever.
No friends?
No, it's so hard to make friends because everyone thinks I'm a total weirdo. But
So-
I don't really see the total weirdo part because I think total's more of a serial.
Yeah, I agree. Now, like, what about like your love life? Have you had a girlfriend, or
Oh, there was this one woman
what was her name? Or if you don't want to give her name, you don't have to. But
I don't want to give her name because I don't want her to know that I was following her.
oh,
So
Okay.
it just looked right. I would see her on the train. She would have this brown curly hair and these bosoms. They look like this. You just want to go and you want to sniff it and so much and so on.
So have you ever had sex or no, or just any prostitutes? Or?
I don't know really the moves of really.
The
I don't know.
position.
I don't know if I.
You know the baseball positions.
I don't know that, but I know like if you're supposed to take a woman's her
Oh,
private.
yeah, we don't have to go. We're on table TV.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm sorry. But
So we'll be right back with this exclusive interview with Joe Tanner.
And my question is for Joey Tanner. Why is he wearing a mask?
Now, as Bill just asked us, why are you wearing the mask?
well, I have to wear the mask because I used to never wear the mask, but then when I started to go to Little League fields and started grabbing the baseballs, they were on the lookout for me. So they knew my face and everything. They knew my description, man with pimples on face going after baseballs in Little League fields. So I decided I would steal this from Walmart and take this. And now I go to Little League fields and I still run around and still steal the loose baseballs.
Okay. So, but they don't recognize you still? You're wearing a horned mask.
Well, they see me, but they're like weirded out. They don't want to go near me. They're like don't go near him. Don't. I'm like it's okay. I understand.
All right, now
Okay.
we're back on the show right now. We brought actually in an extra a guest here. This is Mike, and he's Joe's roommate slash landlord. And yeah, right now they're going through a little bit of a rough patch here. So if you would like to just explain what's going on between you two right now.
All right, thank you. My name is Michael. I own the apartment that he currently stays in. And, I found him one time just, going around the baseball field. And I worked there. I cleaned the baseball field. And he was just picking up baseballs. And I found that kind of odd. So, I want to learn more about him. I felt bad for him, so I took him in. But now, the baseballs, I didn't notice, but he used to stuff them in his pants. So I just see him walking around. I'm like, there's something wrong with that guy. So I thought he had elephantitis of the nuts. So I wanted to take him in. Because I'm a nice guy.
Yeah.
So, I took him in. And then when he comes, we try to make small talk. He doesn't talk at all. I thought he was a mute or something. I don't know. So anyway, he comes home. He just empties his pockets with baseballs. Tons of baseballs. My house is flooded with them. I don't know what to do. But he always holds on to one. And that's this one. He never lets go of that one. Even though now entire room of mine is now filled up with baseballs. What does he do? He just keeps on bringing them home more for some odd reason.
Where does he store them?
Well, he used to just throw them on the floor. I had to organize it because it doesn't do anything.
No.
Doesn't bring money to the house. Those baseballs everywhere.
Messy. Yeah, doesn't clean up.
Doesn't clean up. And I don't know what he does during the day when I go clean the field. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah, you want to try to defend yourself here?
I mean, I do keep the baseballs here, but you don't really give me. You haven't bought me a bin, and there's no bins in your house. I can't keep.
How
them
many
in a bin.
bins do you want to buy?
How many baseballs approximately do you think you have?
About 213.
Do you think it's more?
It's around 300.
Do
Roughly.
you think it's around 300?
Oh, what's the difference between 213 and 300?
That's a whole bin size, my friend.
Okay.
Because we're talking here, 5 large bins
Well,
or 4.
the holidays are coming around. You could get me a bin for Christmas.
What am I made of money? Why don't you start bringing in some money yourself? Okay? What do? You don't. Not only does he clean that one baseball like for hours on end, he has to clean the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, all right, so we're going to wrap things up right now. First, we're going to get some closing statements from Joe.
Don't look at me.
Joe, would you like to do a closing statement here about what you think the future holds for you guys?
Well, I really hope that Mike and I here can share a special bond and become like brothers, and I can help you pay that rent if you speak of, and that you and I can form a relationship, and I can teach you how to like Full House. And like I said, Joey, he's really a great character, and I can really relate to him because he has the puppet that talks. And I mean, it's like me, he's obsessed with the puppet, except my baseball doesn't talk. Yes, I do. See, I can talk. No, I'm only kidding, it doesn't talk. But other than that, I hope you and I can be friends.
Okay,
Something to put up with.
yeah, closing statements from Mike.
A lot of deep, dark thoughts. Just want to, trying to. But
It's his way of hugging, he says.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Thanks, guys, for tuning in tonight. Next week on the show, I'll have Alfred Barnaby, the Dyslexic Scrabble champion, on. And so I hope to see you guys there. All right. Good night, folks.